Hey, what's up, guys? Or guy, 'cause there's probably one dude watching this. Anyway, welcome back to Subnautica. Now, so far, I've published 2 episodes. I've actually filmed. This will be my 5th, but I goofed. The thing that I have automatically deletes videos once older stuff to make way for new stuff, so that it only takes up so much space. And I just played an hour, 2 hours of Mountain Blade, the Bronc Wars, in an event, and it got rid of 2 hours worth of Subnautica. Nothing really happened. I did build a lot of stuff. I did a lot of exploring. I didn't die, surprisingly enough. But I did meet some crazy things. I lost some stuff. I don't really know how to go about this. So I'll just pick up where I left off. Basically, I went down into, I don't know if we got to the trench in episode 2. Actually, we didn't. Oh, you know what? That first episode, oh no! I think in that, episode run 3 is when I did really well, and I got a bunch of stuff. I gotta explain all this stuff. Crap, fantastic. It's gonna take a while. Basically, I got a lot of stuff. I built a base in the red area. I don't even know if you know what the red area is. Basically, I've gotten very far. And right now I'm looking for... what the... Okay, see that fish down there? That's a stalker. I'm looking for its teeth. I need 6 of its teeth. Okay, so I have 3... I've got 3 oxygen tanks. I started off with 3 because I didn't want to drown. I got fins, I got a rebreather, I've got lots of glass, some salt, copper, decomposing grapevine. Oh, I don't need that. Good fish. I've got 2 basically rooms. I got one next to a trench, and the other is actually in the trench. Now the thing is that power works with solar panels. So, the one in the trench, I just can't power it. This fish actually tastes like fish. Wow. Howdy do. But anyway, I can't power the one in the trench. So, if I want to go, so I can't get stuff like a fabricator or... Crap, you don't even know about the, water filtration. So there's a water filter that I have in the base next to the trench that filters out the salt from water, and it'll give me water and salt, not just water. Now it gives me water once every 2 days, I think, but it restores 50% of my hydration, and so that's good. And it gives me salt every day. For every 1 water, I'll get 2 salts. Basically, this is the coral area. I've been here for a while. Dang, I lost a lot, but at least you don't have to see all the boring crap. But also, oh, you know what? Also, I also that's so frustrating. So much has been done, and now you won't be able to see any of it. Guy who's watching this because he's got nothing better to do. Either that or I've asked you to watch this. Titties. Heckgummit. This is the worst. Have I been in this cave before? Right, so right now I'm just looking for stuff for water. Oh, water. I'm dumb. Also learned that I can go up by using the space bar. I don't know if that's something else that I learned. Jesus. Basically, okay, this would have been the 3rd part in my 3rd run. First part to this run lasted an hour. Second part lasted about 23 minutes. And this part will last however long this part will last. I'll probably die in this one. I hope I don't, though. I've come really far. Certainly don't want to die now. I almost drowned in the trench because I'll just show you what happened. But I was down there and I got distracted and I got all turned around. I was like, my base is this way. Oh, wait a minute. It's not that way. It's the other way. And I was moving too slow because I had all this stuff. And I was like, crap. So I had to basically get out. I had to drop a bunch of stuff. I have a builder and I have a survival knife. I dropped everything except for my air tanks and my tanks, and of course my rebreather and fins. The rebreather, I'll explain real quick, basically allows me to lose oxygen at the same rate at really low depths as I would here. So like normally, like if you get to like 100 meters depth, the meter depth meter thing at the top of the screen will go yellow, and you'll start losing like 4 oxygen at a time. And then if you get the red, you'll lose 6 oxygen at a time. Well, with the rebreather, I'll lose 3 oxygen at a time, no matter where I am. And that, believe it or not, is incredibly helpful. Alright, so, dang, you missed so much. Oh, man. So much you've missed. I can't, dadgummit, this is so aggravating. Alright, right now, I am trying to build an observatory for the trench, because I want to be able to be inside and look around and all that good stuff. I need stalker teeth in order to make enameled glass, which I need in order to make. Oh, by the way, there's these things that latch onto your arm. They're obnoxious. See, I've learned stuff along the way, and it's aggravating because now you can't learn with me. I'm not stupid. I still gonna keep my distance from them. How do I get them to lose their teeth? Maybe I do this. And he goes for that. Go for it. Go for it, you sap. Lose your tooth. Lose your tooth. Lose your tooth. He didn't lose his tooth. Alright, give me that salvage scrap metal. That prick. Where in the heck do I find stalker teeth? I guess they switched to the, oh, just get her here. Ooh, I love these things. I like them because of their little fins. It's cute. Oh, man. Okay, so, the further down you go, the more stuff you find. I was in the trench, right? I'll just shush you. Dadgummit. Crap in my throat. Actually, I'll just go over there and show you what happened. I mean, I might as well. It's better than sitting here telling you stories. Do that, I might as well have a picture of a whatever, a fireplace, and be like, yeah, here's a story. And then this happened, and I almost drowned. And then I did this, almost drowned again. I'm surprised I haven't drowned this so far. It's been like an hour and a half. I haven't drowned. Almost got eaten though. Goodness. And when I first started, I ran into so many like of those red things. You know, the ones that are like in the keys and go, and then they come out and then run it, like swim at you and then blow up. I ran into like 8 of them, and they scared the crap out of me. And I wish I still had that because I mean, most of the video was just me babbling because not much was happening. I was just doing stuff. So, it's stuff that's happening, but, you know, I can't edit, so I just babble in order to make sure that you're not bored AF. If I was watching these, I would watch them while I was, like, playing a video game. Or I'd listen to them. I would watch them. Okay, so my first base is down here. It's got solar panels on it, that's what those plate things are. Now, the reason I have it down here is because this is the entrance to the trench, and I wanted to have this, basically this has air in it, as well as a water supply, and I wanted to have this, so I don't have to go back up. Oh yeah, it's got water for me. Awesome, okay. Drink some water. See, look at that. I just got almost all my health back. Alright. What I need to do is I need to make a locker so that I can store my crap in here so that I can swim faster. Because I was swimming so slowly and I almost drowned, so from now on, I'm gonna keep all my stuff in this locker. in this locker. In the locker. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, there we go. I can have all this stuff in here. I'm gonna keep the hover for sure. So I'm gonna it's crispy salty legs. Crispy salty legs are the highlight. Huh. I guess some fish are better cooked and others are better cured. I guess that's what that is. Oh, it's not almost 9, but you know what? It won't matter. Okay, you can see my little face down there? Now watch this. This gets really cool. Like, really cool. Alright. Give me a minute now. Boom. The water is filled with purple light. Is this not awesome? Look at these. Now, ooh, I want to stay away from those things, because they tried to eat me once. Is this not awesome? Look at all this stuff. Look at this thing. I don't even know what this is. But it's cool. Just look at it go. A jellyfish. It's like always loved deep trenches. But yeah, so I can come in here. Now this has no power because it needs to be solar powered. It is in a trench. So all this is basically an airlock for me to get air and go back out and explore. Now, funny thing about these mushrooms, oh yeah, there's also these things called eyes. And they're spooky. But not too spooky for me. Eyes are like really good for you. They have like a lot of food. They give you a lot of crap. Now, there's a lot of volcanoes in that. Now, there's a fish around here that's not a fish. It's an eel. And it's frightening. Very scary, very, very big. Almost murdered me when I first saw it. I was like, ooh, what's this? Ah! Leaped out of one of these things and got me. But it didn't kill me. Otherwise, I'd be starting new. Oh, there's also these other peeper things that look like peepers, but they're oculus. Oculi. They're called each. Ooh. That volcanic rumbling is right. I need to get back. 70 is like the halfway point, so if I go one way 70, I need to start heading back at 70. Oh, that's just the music. I thought something was hissing at me or something. So yeah, that's the trench. I will actually show you what I was doing when I got all turned around. I was because I saw the eelfish go into the top of the mushroom, and I was like, can I do that? After I got mauled by the eelfish, I swam over here, and I saw that one, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna climb into that. I wonder if I can. And so, me being me, exploration man that I always am. Oh well, this is weird. I can move forward, and I'm moving forward because I'm going down and up at the same time. Oh, it's not in here. Basically, I came over here. I was like, whoa, I can go in. And of course, you know how in like other games where I want to make sure I don't get turned around here. So I don't drown. Okay, it's this way. The way of the trench is the way to my house. You know how like you can see how the mask is on like the sides of the screen. I went in and I thought that was like red, like blood, like how some games, like if you get hurt, you'll go and that will like get turned red. I was like, oh no, I'm dying, but I wasn't. And then I came out and I realized I was drowning instead of dying. Wait, what? Oh, okay, whatever. Hopefully I can make it back. I should have more than enough air to make it. I hope so. I don't know why I'm moving so slow. Oh yeah, I'll make it back. This is cool, but like it's just awesome being down here. There's so much to explore in this game. There's so many cool things. I will really... And Mountain Blade is an ugly game. It's an ugly-ass game. But it's a ton of fun. Mountain Blade's a fun game. You can't deny Mountain Blade for not being fun. I need... okay, so the observatory. What I'm building. I want to build an observatory in this trench. Because... Look at it. I want to be able to stand around and look. And just take everything in. I need, like, more bases. So, like, I need more checkpoints so I can explore more. I'm worried that the dragon eel is gonna show up and murder the fuck out of me. Because I'm pretty defenseless against it. You'll know why I'm scared of it when you see it. The thing is freaky. You gotta admit, it's really cool being in here. Ooh, there's like a shelf thing over there, but I need to start heading back to the thing. I don't like how veiny these things are. They remind me of veiny things. I think I can touch these. Yeah, I can touch them. I can phase through them, actually. Do more than touch them. I can phase them. Oh, it's daylight. Shining through a little bit. But, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, this is the trench. Now, when I first came in, I was like, oh, whoa! No way! Ah! I was, like, all over it. But now, it's not as great, because I'm like, this is what I found, you know, this is it. It's almost like I'm doing a report now, rather than, like, discovering. Being like, whoa, what the f is this? Which is a shame. I wish I was able to save that save. Whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna explore more down here. But I also want to explore out. I want to find an island that supposedly exists. In order to do that, I need a sea moth. Actually, I actually don't need a sea moth. I just want one. See, like, look at this shot. This is a shot I emphasized. And it's just like a rock and water. And it's beautiful. Like, this is just like red grass and water. And it's beautiful. That's this game. Always very, very, very beautiful. Can't knock this game for not having beauty. Because it's very beautiful. So yeah, that's where I've gotten so far. So far I haven't died. Which is good. Ooh. So I'll take another water. Don't mind that one bit. No, it just gives me water at like the best time. It's like, hey bro, want some water? Oh yeah. Need water any day. So you know what I'm gonna do? How much does one of these cost? 2 titanium? I'm gonna take these. I know I said I'm gonna make them enamel glass, but I don't. I want to explore down there. Just take all the titanium. I want to explore down there. I'm gonna take all this stuff, and I'm just gonna keep going. Just keep on trucking. Actually, wait. I'm gonna cook this eye first. I'm gonna go down there. I'm gonna just keep going. I'm gonna keep laying down little checkpoints. What am I doing? Walking, ding dong. High protein, small size, hard to put down. Shriveled, hard, and somehow more appetizing. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna go down. I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna go that way. That was cool too. I'm gonna go that way first. Because I want to know what's that way. I love this rebreather. This rebreather is the reason why I'm able to stay down here for so long. I just need to make sure that I don't get caught with my pants down when it comes to that fucking dragonfish. Glass corridor. Observatory. Enamel glass times 3. Times 3. Oh. Okay, well. I'm just gonna keep swimming. And, yeah. See, look at this. This is, like, super neat. This looks like a good spot for a little checkpoint. The hatch on the top.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
See, now I can put like windows on the side of this and look out. But I'm not going to. Because that would take too much glass. Two glass for one window. But I'm definitely going to put windows on that. I need to make sure I remember which way I'm going. Look at this. Look at this Oculus. Isn't it cool? It's the way it is. Its eye is neat. Well, this is. I keep saying neat and pretty and beautiful. That's the way this game is. I wonder what's up here. Very curious. Oh, one of those things. I'm hearing something up there. Sounds like a snake or something. There are a lot of these things over here. I don't know what they're doing. But I know they're all friendly. This looks like a way up. Let's see. Yeah, this is a way up. Stalagmites. I wonder if I'll be able to swim to the surface. Looks like I'll have to. I hope I can. Certainly don't want to die. Not now. Not after all this way I've come. If I have to, I'll lay down a thing. But I would prefer to be able to just come to the surface. Whoa! Oh yeah, I can get to the surface in time. So much cool stuff. No matter where you go, there's always something neat, cool, and exciting to go. Like, see how the benefits of having 3 air tanks is? I just swam out of a trench, through a trench, out of it, surfaced, and now I can go back down. That's the benefit of having 3 air tanks. And now this asshole is gonna come and ruin all of that. And so this is POW. Hopefully I can dive just as fast as I can surface. You know what I mean. Boomerang fish coming swimming at me was scary looking. Hopefully I can find my base wherever it was. But imagine like diving like this. People who dive out there, you could dive like this, you'd be freaking dead. That's not an insult. That's just how it is. This place is like a club. A nightclub. Why are those things purple? They're not mushrooms. Oh wait, there are mushrooms. I thought they were just rocks that were purple. There it is. There it is. That's the eel dragon. That's the fish, dragonfish. It, like, what it does is it, like, hides in these things. See, it's gone now. Because it went into the mushroom. Okay, I'm gonna have to settle down here soon. Yeah, it's time to whip out the old handy-dandy builder thing. Ooh, I'm cutting it close. Real close. Chat. Oh god. Ooh. Again, happy for unlimited air in these things. Otherwise I'd be stuck in a trench without air. Wonder how they use these things. This is such a boring thing. It's just me explaining crap. Nothing's really happening. Nothing like it's really doing anything. I'm just like taking a tour. But you know what? Looking at something this beautiful isn't a crime. And who knows? Something may happen with a dragonfish. It may come and decide I've had enough of your bullshit. Hell out of my trench. Never know. Actually, do that. You can make 3 more glass hatchets. I don't need a enameled glass to make an observatory. I just need windows. I'm still so slow. I think it's because of the depth. That's just a guess. Hope there aren't multiple snakes. It's dragonfish. Oh, there are those things. They'll definitely kill me. Certainly want to. This is just a big circle. Unless one of my things is right. Yep, yeah, there it is. Yeah. Alright, well, I'll explore this area. Alrighty. I feel like you would have a very successful nightclub here. I'm gonna put a window in there. This thing. Right there. Even though I lost glass, I gained this. Look at that. I mean, I'm not even in the water. I'm just looking out. And it's really nice. Alright, well, time to go. And by go, I mean struggle to find my way back. Oh, whoa. What? Why are these like this? The dragonfish doesn't show up. I know one day I'm just gonna swim into one of those things, and there's gonna be a dragonfish. I'm going the wrong way. Way back is that way. I am sure. I might as well get some air while I can. I'm currently uploading a 7 Days to Die run through. That didn't go well. Died rather quickly. Only like, what, 11 minutes? That's what happens when you're not good. And when you put everything on insane. Why am I swimming through this? It's like I'm swimming through a lake with AIDS. This is the way. It's, which way is back? Well, it's that way. It's that way. It has to be that way. Yeah, it's this way. Yeah. Okay, it's. I need to stop going through those mushroom things. I don't feel comfortable venturing out without full air going back in. You know what? I'm gonna actually leave the trench from the way I just came from. I know it's not the way back to my base, but I don't feel like taking chances and drowning. This is a nice view. I need beacons, like, badly. Alright, there's that. I'm glad that's there, otherwise I'd be a total mess. We're going. Let's go, because I can see this way. I'm just gonna say, it looks like a giant erection. Sorry. The shaft looks like a shaft. Sorry if it's immature, but that's what it reminds me of. I don't know why. gonna drown because I'm stuck in the stalagmites. Okay, I can get out from here. Perfect. Stalagmites don't have very good resolution on their things. Neither does that. And yeah, you know what? The rest of the game is more than gorgeous. So. Way out. For a second I was like, oh, is this gonna be like a sewer level in like a game where I have no idea where to go and I'm lost? It's gonna be like the sewers from friggin' Rift or whatever it's called, Ravenhelm, whatever place in Skyrim. Oh God, no! No way! What the heck? Oh look, an orgy. Pretty sure it's night. Or at least, yeah, it's... Well... Alright, so yeah, that's what I've done so far. I was so disappointed in myself. Should have had thing uploaded, I didn't get it up. Now I'm not happy with myself because I got a freaking... I ruined it, basically. It's like... I ruined a surprise. It's like, come on, man. It's just, I don't know. It's not like I ruined a surprise, it's just that... I can't, like, unlearn that. I can't be like, whoa, again, because I already know I've already seen it. I can't fake amazement. I'm not good at that. I'm not good at faking that. Ooh. Well, I don't have to fake amazement with this guy, because this guy's always amazing. He's majestic. Oh. And this guy's an asshole. Just look at it. It just says anal word. I want it to stop moving so I can get a good look at it. Somebody in my room? Stop moving, you piece of crap. And by good, I mean bad, because it won't stop moving. Come on. Just stop already. You don't have to... Oh, I guess it's just buoyancy. Or whatever. The birds... I guess it'll float up and the birds can get it. I don't care. You know what this sunrise reminds me of? It reminds me of the movie, it's a Godzilla movie with, Godzilla versus the Sea Monster. Where they're on the boat, and, nobody knows what I'm talking about. Basically the scene where all the guys who are on the boat that they stole, like, find the dude's brother, and, it's like morning. I don't know. It was just a good... Yeah, I like that movie. I like the VHS dub because the DVD dub was just cheeks. Just look at it. It's pretty cool, actually. Well, onward and downward, I guess. Actually, you know what? I'm kind of tired. I'm going to end it here. As cool as this is, I'm just not feeling it. I'm very disappointed with the fact that I lost freaking an hour and a half of this. But you know what, whatever. I still have other games I haven't downloaded that from my Gear Switch. Most certainly will play the others. About RTS games. I can't really do many survival ones. I can only do survival ones in like 2 games. So I don't know why I'm doing survival ones all the time. It's because they're the only 2 games I've downloaded. Whoa, what's that down there? I want to get a good look at it, but I don't want to die. Well, I thought you were dead. Alright, I'm actually gonna get a look at that because I haven't seen that before. And, there's so many of those stupid things. Oh, this actually may turn into a full-blown run. Episode, continuation, whatever. I'm probably gonna die now. But hey, I basically showed you an hour, and I basically spared you from an hour and a half of me babbling about nothing. So you'll just see, yeah. This all may work out for the best if I die in a hilarious fashion. I'm certainly not gonna try to die. I don't want to. I'm pretty far. I do want to see what's down here, though. I only got 28% health. But hey, if you don't risk it, you don't get the biscuit. Settle for small potatoes when you can go for gold. Whoa! Oh! 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 No! Get away! Get away! Get away! Get... Oh! Come on! You've got to be... Yeah. Well, this is fitting. I lost all the progress, the video capture, the progress to get to this point, and then I died. But hey, you know what? At least it didn't. At least it wasn't for nothing. It's a cool monster. Oh, but you know what? Now I'm gonna have to take so long to get back to this point. Dadgummit.